Georgia Congressman Jody Hice joins us now. Congressman, thank you for being here. Here's just some of the language that Biden and the Democrats are using. Quote, the next few days when these bills come to a vote will mark a turning point in this nation. Will we choose democracy over autocracy, light over shadow, justice over injustice? I know where I stand. I will not yield. I will not flinch. This extremely flowery, hyperbolic language that the Democrats are using seems to me it really is gaslighting, because what they are ultimately trying to do is a naked power grab to ensure Democratic control of all of our offices going forward. Do you agree?
You're exactly right. This is nothing but a power grab to take the right and the constitutional authority of states to manage their own elections. It is a federal takeover of our elections. It will install the ability for Democrats, quite frankly, to cheat in the elections at a time when states are doing everything they can to shore up election integrity. The Democrats now are coming in trying to dismantle all of that. It is shameful. And of course, they're coming to Georgia because Georgia is ground zero in this battle.
You know, Congressman, is it a risk for Democrats to be focusing on voter reform? Because in order for these two bills that Democrats want to pass, they're going to have to change the filibuster rules. And Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema aren't on board with that. So is this going to be another loss for the Biden administration?
I think it absolutely is another loss. But look, everything they've done has been destructive for our country for the past year. And now we're watching a time where the Democrats are sliding in poll numbers. Inflation is rising. COVID is raging. Our borders are in absolute chaos. Biden's signature piece of legislation is stalled in the Senate. And everything they've done has failed, and now they're going to try to take over through election reform. This is a Democratic Party that's out of control. They are continually taking our freedoms and liberties away from us, and now they are trying to take the consent of the governed, as is expressed at the ballot box, away from from the American citizens. And yes, I believe this is going to be yet another failure, as well it should be, for the Democratic Party.
Meantime, Kevin McCarthy, who in all likelihood, if things go according to plan, your plan, sir, will be the next Speaker of the House, says Representative Swalwell, Schiff, and Omar will lose their committee seats if the GOP takes back the House in the midterms. To me, this seems like a great campaign strategy, but you know the Democrats are going to come back and say, like, you're weaponizing the office. What is the response of the Democrats when all they've done over the past, I don't know, year and a half or year or so is weaponize the office since they are in charge now?
Well, that's right. They were the ones that started this whole thing of weaponizing the power of politics to go after political enemies. And I hope Kevin McCarthy does what he says he will do. It's time that the Democrats get a taste of their own medicine. And they have been forcing members of the Republican Party out of their committee assignments. It's time that they do get a taste of that themselves. And I hope Kevin McCarthy will follow through with that.
Well, the state of Georgia is not only in the news this morning because of the president's upcoming visit, but also because of the Georgia Bulldogs winning the college football champions. We see that you have a pin. You're wearing a Georgia Bulldog pin. How are you feeling this morning after Georgia beat Alabama 33-18 in the championship game?
A fantastic game. I have the distinct honor of representing Athens and the University of Georgia in the 10th District. And this has been a dream come true. It's been a magical season for the Bulldogs. Hats off to Coach Kirby Smart and an incredible team that they've put together. And yes, what sweet revenge finally to beat Alabama for the national championship. Fantastic game. But I'm a little bloodshot eyes this morning like a lot of other people.
That's very honest of you. I'm sure you are not alone in that. The first time they've won since 1980. So congratulations to your team there. Congressman Jody Hice, thank you so much.